Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Saxlingham with me, Jay. So, as you can see, we've run into a little bit, not much, a little bit of financial difficulty. We're minus £12,912. The simple reason is I didn't actually kind of check to see how much money we had in the kitty, and there's a few other kind of, things that are kind of, added to the deficit in our bank balance. That is due to the amount of vehicles that we have on finance. We seem to have more vehicles, etc., on finance than I actually remembered, which is not a good thing. So we have the telehandler, we have the Fendt 620, we have the Fendt 1067, the GL860 multi, which is the seeder we have for potatoes, popular and sugarcane. We also have our seeder, and we have our latest baler, the Fendt baler that we have also on your hire purchase, which is great. But obviously, as you see, the monthly total of that is quite a lot of money, and obviously I forgot all about that, so it took us into quite a bit of debt, because there wasn't enough money in there to obviously pay for that. So what I've started doing is I've taken one load already, to of wheat to sell. I'm going to keep the barley for now, because obviously when we haven't got a lot of it, but then we can use that potentially to grow, not grow, to obviously feed the pigs when we get them. At the moment, the pigs are kind of a long way off, I think, because one, we need to get ourselves out of debt. I want to try and pay off some of the equipment and stuff, get those, if I can, settle them. As well. So that is where we currently stand at the moment. The reason why it says grass is because we have 20, I think it's 28 bales of grass, which is currently fermenting into silage. So hopefully we can get a bit more money for that. Also, may take some of this, some more straw, down to sell at farmers market. Farmers market today for £46. Obviously, maximum price we can get is 32,000 for all of it. So, that is what the plan is today. In this episode, we are going to be carting some wheat down to sell. We do have a load already loaded up, I believe. Right in there. I think we have. Yeah, we've got 34,250 litres already loaded. I did also add in, which I thought was a kind of cool thing, because obviously we do have on here, we have the fuel, and we also have an AdBlue thing, but obviously we didn't have AdBlue as an option. So we've got AdBlue there, we've got fuel. So on the screen here, we've also got AdBlue. So that's something else I need to kind of keep an eye on. as well. So at the moment we've got full blue, we've got full fuel. So yeah, we're good to go. Also, I want to try and keep my tractors and equipment, obviously, as green as possible, you know, because we want to try and improve, you know, air quality and all that. So let's get this one down to the farmers market. Are we going to the farmers market, or are we going to the old grain mill? I think it was the old grain mill. Let's just have a look. Yeah, the old grain mill. So we can take this down to the old grain mill. There we go. On. Okay, so let's go, ladies and gents. You're gonna get caught out, mate. Well, that's your fault, not mine. I was on the road and you tried to say overtake. Bit of a stupid thing. There you go, look, see? Yeah. In a rush. Late for work, mate. Should have got up out of bed earlier. Here comes another one, look. I reckon there's another one. Yep, see? Skip on it. This is chaotic driving trying to do. think what I may have to do is, because the weight of the trailer and the weight of the load may be a bit too much for this one to pull fully loaded, so I may have to swap over the tractors. Because it's alright on the flat here, look, kind of doing 30, but going up the hill it's like struggling at like 15 miles an hour, which not necessarily a good thing. Not necessarily a good thing, but it is what it is. Let's just hope it's not. It hasn't rained, so the hold shouldn't be too high. Like 1 foot deep. Yeah, it should be right over there. Stuck. Yeah. Yeah, I got stuck on a concrete bollard outside. I don't know if you can drive through zones. Maybe up to, I don't know. Possibly. Start lifting, keep that in mind. There we go. So we're now. We've made £13,482 selling that, so we're now £789 in the green, which is cool, but still not enough. That never made it ceases to amaze me that the actual way it ripples as you drive through. Does look quite cool. Yeah, it's empty, look, we're going absolutely fine. Yeah, that's close. We managed to get out there. So I need to, what I need to do is, because we've now got this ad route as well, I need to order some and see if we can actually, where we can, the local dealer has it or where we have to get it from. So I'm going to take this one up and then I'm going to come down and swap over so we don't have to worry too much about the a bit more speed coming up the hill. Might still have people, lunatic drivers, kind of driving around trying to get at us, but yeah. If I have it like that, I can see both mirrors and I can also see the mini-map. I'm trying to drive, when I'm driving places, I'm trying to use the mini-map on the screen here because I'm using that live dashboard, or dashboard live, which is great because it shows you information on this screen as well for certain bits when you've got doing certain jobs as well. And it shows you what lights you've got on, because the little green light on the top is my beacons. I've got my front lights on, and obviously I think the other green lights is like the work lights and things like that as well. So yeah, they light up as well. But obviously put the front ones on. See, they light up. Put the back ones on. Back work lights, they light up as well. And then there you go. All work lights at the front. Right, so let's go around. Going in here. second while it come up this morning. They 10 to 10, it's kind of dark and overcast. This is a fourth trip I've done so far. Done it again, look. I am using the manual tip or whatever. Is it manual tip or something like that anyway? Yeah, manual tip. So there are some. Obviously, I've got it. Yes, it doesn't matter so much here because it's quite a high top. But obviously, some of my sheds and stuff that I may want to tip some crops into because I'm thinking of putting some sheds in to put tip grain into and things like potatoes and stuff for storage. I'm gonna some of them have like low roofs and I don't want to kind of damage the trailer or the shed on the building. We do have another field as well. I did purchase another field. That was also a reason why um, our money was a little bit low on the low side because I did purchase another field, which is not there. Up here, I believe. Oh, we've gone past it. It's a bit further down the road. We did also purchase a grass field as well. So we do, as I mentioned at the start of this episode, we do have 28 bales of grass which is slowly fermenting. So might check the progress on that in a minute. They were about, last time I checked, they were about 50%. Something like that. I could be wrong. So 109,000 litres left. So 34,250. 34,250 would be 60. 64, 500. So I've possibly got enough for two more potential loads. Okay, ladies and gents, so there we are. That's the last load of wheat that I'm going to be selling. So that's put us back in the green, a little bit with 55,625. So in total, I believe, let's just have a look. The balances. we made a total. What did we make? I'm looking for harvest income. We made a total of 80,916 from that. It's that one there. So yeah, that's pretty good. I know it's not the best, not brilliant. We could have got a bit more for that, but yeah, we made 80,916 for that. So that's pretty cool. Bit of a profit. Put our balance back into greatness. How for long? I don't know. So I'm gonna get this trailer back to the farm. Also on the way back up through, I will show you the field that we did purchase. It's around the corner here. It's not far from the ford, so I know that much. It's around the corner, I believe it's this one. I believe it's here. Okay. Obviously missed a bit when I was plowing that. It's okay, that'll go sort it out. So we did purchase this one, which is field 28. So this was grass. It's going to go back as grass. Just need to put some lime on it, and then we'll get the grass resown on this. I'm going to keep this as a grass field because I'm going to make them into silage bales, and then have the silage bales kind of, as a kind of secondary income for the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna have as a secondary sort of income. Whether I keep it as grass long term, who knows? I might use it for a second, another crop field. It's slightly, maybe I think it's a bit bigger than field 7. So that's something I can kind of decide on in the future. But for the moment, it's going to go back as grass. You're gonna get stuck, mate. There we go, ladies and gents. that is, or at least we're back in the green, money wise. So let's just pop round, pop that in a minute. Just pop round and have a look at the silage bales, see what percentage they are, and then I think I will be ending this one here. 29%. So almost 30% done. Yeah. So yeah, 29%. So a little bit longer yet. So we're going to use this lime here, and we're going to sell this piece of equipment. Because you've got just under 9,000 litres of lime in here. But we also have this one in here with 60,000. The reason I went for this one is lime's expensive. I've got a couple of fields, so I'd much rather have it in one, and then I can do multiple fields with one lot. This is our seeder that we bought. So we've got seeds in there. We've obviously got our potatoes there. Seed potatoes. I might actually do away with this one. Might sell this one. The cramp kipper. Because that's only got a capacity of, I think it's 20,000. That one's obviously 34,250. So we can carry more with that one. So maybe sell that one. And then see if we can kind of, you know, maybe sell this black one, the cramp big body, and see if we can get something to have a seed, because we've got potatoes ready to come out of the ground. Oh, excuse me. So I think that is the plan of action in the next one. The next one, hopefully, the next one we might be harvesting potatoes. In the next episode, I think we might need to harvest potatoes, get this one done. So I need to have a look and see what I can get. See what we can get to harvest this. Whether we kind of bite the bullet and purchase something, or maybe lease the equipment just to get it done. We've also got, I think it's 19 over there that's lined as well, all packed up ready to go. We have got we've got granola. we've got oats in field 2 with tram lines. I'm not too sure why the tram lines did not kind of fully take in field 3, but we've got granola growing in field 3. We've got oats growing in field 2. I made a mistake. I don't know why, but I suddenly thought that pigs could have oats, so I planted oats in field 2, ready to obviously grow when it's prepped and stuff. So we've got oats growing. Turns out they don't have oats. They require granola or sorghum for part of their foods. They also require a root crop, either beets or potatoes. Well, we've got potatoes, so we're doing potatoes. And the other one is either wheat or barley. Now, we've only got 17,000 litres of barley. So what we might do is we've still got field 19 up here. Yeah, we've got field 19 waiting to be sown. So I might put barley in that one and for that grow. And then harvest the potatoes. And I'm not sure what to do in 7 yet. But then I do want to put in some grain sheds to obviously store crops in. I know we've got the silo, but I might try and go down sort of grain shed route as well. So I might use 7 to put some grain sheds on, maybe, in the future. And if I'm going to do that, then maybe use 28 that we purchased over here as when we do that, as a potential crop field. Or maybe see if we can purchase 29 at some point and have 29 as a crop field. That might be a good idea. Just 29 as a crop field. Well, we'll see. But that's where I'm going to end this one here, ladies and gents. So I will catch you all in the next episode. Hopefully we will be able to, finance, maybe some finance, get some finance, or maybe take a loan out, see how much a bank manager would give us for a loan, and perhaps pay off some of our equipment. Purchase some equipment, and then maybe, see if we can purchase the equipment to harvest the potatoes. Have a look around, see what equipment we've got, because we've got, hopefully we can use up the lime in the beedle, and then we can sell that. That will give us an extra bit of cash. And then maybe sell that cramp big body over there, bit of extra cash, see what we've got, and then see if we can pay one of the finances off, settle it early if we can. While we're waiting for stuff to grow, maybe have a look at doing some contracts for an additional bit of income, just to boost the funds and see what we can do, so we're not kind of just sat twiddling thumbs, so to speak. So I will catch you all in the next episode, and I look forward to seeing you all there. With an update and as to what progress we've made in the behind the scenes and what we're going to be doing. And as usual, everyone, thanks for watching, taking the time to watch my content. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate the fact that I do have 34 people that have subscribed to my channel. Really means a lot, and I look forward to bringing some more content your way very, very shortly. Bye for now, Jay out, and happy farming.